Well, I figured the only way to know what these drivers are truly going to experience this weekend was to get in a car myself. So I'm going to take a couple laps with the legend Johnny Greaves.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Woo!
Reese, after missing state last year, the Storm are only making their 13th state tournament appearance in the last 14 years. So getting to this point is nothing new for them.
Yeah, Brett, it's all everyone has talked about since Matt LaFleur was hired as the Packers head coach nearly 8 months ago. How will this new look offense operate?
Rich prides himself on being an all-around fighter who can beat you standing up or on the ground. But his two favorite moves when he wants to put someone to sleep are a right hook to the face or a left roundhouse kick that you'll never see coming. Well, Jeff, Pointer's athletic director Brad Duckworth told me that this decision was about a month in the making. So they weren't flying blind today, but now that's a reality. It doesn't make it any easier to deal with.
To my right here is Nathan Dahl, a high school biology teacher whose bounty was $298.14. To my left is Ty Gooden, one of the organizers of the event, whose bounty was getting the entire elementary school section to cheer for him.
Yeah, I was going to be done.
Too many foot and ankle injuries.
So I had a total of 4 surgeries.
2 Division I schools and subsequent departures.
Things didn't really work out there for me.
And now,
From Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin, number 33, Philip Flory.
It feels great to be home.
after playing at Seton Hall and Albany, injuries derailed Philip Flory's Division I dreams. And last year, he needed a mental recharge.
I knew I could get through it physically, doing the therapy and do all the training. I loved that stuff. It was just more the mindset, trying to get back confidence in myself.
The thought of Flory playing for UWSP was a longtime pipe dream for Pointers head coach Bob Semling.
No way.
Well, it goes way back to when Philip was in 8th grade, and as a head coach, when I watched him play, I thought we're probably not going to be able to get him, but you never know.
Indeed, you never know, because when Flory was ready to return to the hardwood this year, the school less than half an hour away was the perfect place.
You take a look around in this gym, look at all those banners. It's a winning tradition, and I want to be a part of that, and I want to put up that 30th banner.
The Rapids native made his Pointer debut on February 3rd at Whitewater, his first college basketball game since January 19th, 2019, and validation of 2 years of blood, sweat, and tears.
It was just very emotional for me, but once I got out there and the horn blew, I knew I was in the right spot, and I made the right choice to come here.
Flory is off to a flying start, leading UWSP with over 25 points and 6 rebounds per game. And that might just be the warm-up.
Philip has the chance to be the best Division I transfer we've ever had.
No one would blame Flory for feeling bitter about his misfortune grounding his D1 career before it ever really took off. But instead, he's at peace with the road less traveled taking him home.
And I started at Wisconsin Rapids, went to Oshkosh, went to New York, New Jersey, New York. Now I'm back in Wisconsin. I'm back playing for the Pointers. I kind of did see myself playing for the Pointers one day, and it's unbelievable that here I am playing, and I'm a Pointer. I'm proud of it.
The Athens boys basketball team saw their season come to an end on Friday in their regional opener. But this year is one that will be remembered for a long time by Blue Jays fans, and especially one Athens family that's now been a part of history 3/4 of a century apart.
I've noticed that there's not very many numbers on the banner.
It's been a long journey.
The last time the Athens Blue Jays won a conference championship in boys basketball, Lambeau Field did not exist. The Braves were still in Milwaukee, and now 89-year-old Robert Peter was a key part of the team.
We had a good team, played well together, won the conference.
But after that, a 7-decade drought endured until this year's team broke down the dam. And Peter has a special connection to a certain modern-day Blue Jay.
It's so special, and realizing that the last person to win it was my grandpa, that just even makes it more special.
Even better, conference championships don't skip a generation in this lineage, because Kobe's father and Peter's son-in-law, Aaron, is Athens' co-head coach.
It's special, and I think in the years to come it'll be more special, looking back at it.
But for the celebration to feel right, Coach Ellenbecker wanted to connect the current champs with whoever he could find from the 1950 team.
I just made a phone call to the school secretary, Lori Heyer, and said, hey, can you look who all was on the team?
That led to this. After Athens' regular season home finale against Phillips, two Livy alum from 70 years ago, Peter and Eugene Wise, celebrated a new group of Blue Jays joining the conference championship club. Peter and Wise are still friends to this day, but the moment everyone had eyes on was between grandpa and grandson.
Kobe's our grandson, and we appreciate his playing. Did well.
All I could do was smile. It was pretty cool.
And it's just awesome to see my grandpa and then my dad and now me. It's amazing.
3 generations and now 3 conference champions. Although I did have to ask one more question to put into perspective how long the wait was in between.
If I told you that the Athens Blue Jays would not win another conference title until 2090, what would you say?
I would not believe it.
I sure hope it doesn't go that long.
Well, Reese, Aaron Rodgers has had a lot of incredible connections with wide receivers over the years. Greg Jennings, Jordy Nelson, Randall Cobb come to mind. And it's fair to wonder where his with Davante Adams ranks on that list after another ridiculous performance against the Houston Texans. 13 catches, a career-high 196 receiving yards, and 2 touchdowns to go with it.
It's no secret that, playing against Aaron and I is a little bit different than, just playing against whoever week in and week out.
Adams had 3 catches and his first score on the opening drive of the game. And he knew coming in he was primed for a monster day.
By the time it got to Friday, I had a pretty good feeling about how this game was going to go, with our personnel versus theirs.
But the best example of the chemistry between 12 and 17, an incredible third down conversion at the end of the first quarter that went for 28 yards on a ball Adams could barely even see.
No, it was really the catch down the left sideline on third down and got us going, him and I together. Just a beautiful late hands by him.
I could not see the ball until it touched my hands. I kind of had the idea where it was, and I just had to squeeze on it. And, that's just credit to Aaron for throwing the ball that, I can catch without seeing.
Play Adams one-on-one in man coverage at your own peril. The Texans did for most of Sunday, and they were torched over and over again as a result.
I enjoy my one-on-ones. Those are fun over there. So anytime I can get them, I'm going to try to make sure we execute and we're on top of it. And I think Aaron has a little bit of, his antennas go up when we do get those one-on-ones.
When Davante got those one-on-one ops, we made the most of them.
Houston's top corner, Bradley Roby, left early with an injury. Adams said he was looking forward to that matchup, but...
at the end of the day, I can only eat what's in front of me.
And Adams has played in just 3 full contests this season and put up 2 of the most prolific receiving games in franchise history already, today and week 1 against the Vikings. And those 2 contests combined, 27 catches, 352 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Maybe the most underappreciated star in football. Reese.